What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link below, you'll see a Patreon account. If you click it, you can become a member. All you got to do is try to recommend movies, music, and trailers for me to react to. So click the link. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button. And let's go ahead and get into this damn video. So today I am going to discuss with you a deleted scene from the movie Nope. Now, for those of you that know me, then you know I know things. And then for those of you that don't know me, just know that I know things. And there was a scene that was taken out of the Nope theatrical run. And as you guys know, the Nope movie is kind of segmented into different chapters. You have Ghost, you have Jean, what's his name? Jean Jacket, et cetera, right? Like everything had a chapter. And there was one chapter that was removed from the theatrical cut. Now, I'm going to tell you what it is, and then I'll discuss whether or not I feel like it was even good or not to take out, but we'll talk about it. So, I can't remember the guy's name, but there is a chapter about the man who shot Gordy, right? And what happens is the scene opens up, we're looking at the man's house. He has like all kinds of like Gordy's home stuff all over the place. Like he's obsessed with the show, 100% obsessed with the show. He has like a diorama and everything with the show cast. He has posters. He has everything. Like he's a freaking fanatic. Like he's obsessed with the show. Like it's kind of psychopathic in a way. And he's watching the show in the background as well too. So what ends up happening is that he gets up and then he just gets on a bus, and we see the bus pull up and him get off the bus or whatever, and he's just walking somewhere, and then we start to notice that he's in a studio. He's walking towards the studio, and then we start to hear faint sounds of screaming and yelling and things like that. And then they kind of like show the angle of his hip, and you see that he has a gun. And yes, he makes his way into the studio. They show him walk into the studio, but we don't actually see him. He goes that way, you hear the bang, and then the chapter ends. So basically what it does is it kind of introduces you to the man that shot Gordy and saved the day. The problem is that shit ain't really relevant. So it's good that they kind of cut that out of the movie because it doesn't really have any relevancy to the scene or the movie at hand. It just would have been kind of like an empty chapter that kind of felt like it just didn't belong. Sure, it tells you who shot Gordy. A lot of people that I spoke with, they're under the impression that Gordy was shot by the police or shot by some sort of law enforcement. No, originally it was a rogue guy who was obsessed with the show that went up to the show, and then he shot Gordy. Now, here's the crazy part. He didn't know that Gordy was there that day, and he didn't know that Gordy was there rampaging that day. So could it be possible that maybe that he was showing up to the studio in order to shoot the cast members with that gun, right? He might have been going to the studio to do like some sort of massacre, right? And you can kind of see that bleeding into today's day and age with the things that are going on in today's day and age with all the mass shootings or whatever. You can see that kind of playing a role in that part. But again, when we try to look at it as does this piece fit into the story, it really doesn't. It really stuck out like a sore thumb. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that that would have been a good scene to keep into the movie? Are you guys interested in hearing about the obsessive man that was obsessed with Gordy's home and then went to the studio and just so happened to save their lives? Is that any sort of relevancy to you? Do you guys care? Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's the video for today. So you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Hope you guys are having a magnificent day, and adios.